Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Roma Rebrand career mode here in FIFA 21. My name is Rich. This is RR37. It is episode 5 today of season number 3. Coming off the back of what was a really important episode for us. Big games against Milan, against Juventus, and of course Moscow in the Champions League. I feel like that we did come through that pretty well. Obviously the win in the San Siro, the 2-2 draw against Juve, and the 2-1 win against Moscow in the Champions League. So yeah, it was big game after big game in that episode. We came away undefeated, keeping what has been a good turnaround. It's not been a good start to the season by any means. We had those 2 shock losses at the beginning, but in the 4 league games since then and what we're doing in the Champions League, I think we're starting to get there. We're starting to turn it around. The players that have came in have been coming and they've done a good job. Now we just continue trying to march up the table at the moment. Speaking of the table, here is how our start to the season looks at the moment. We're in 7th place. We've got the 3 wins, the 1 draw and the 2 losses. So I think since them opening 2 games, we've gone unbeaten. We've turned our goal difference round to a +1 now, which is good. And yeah, we're heading, like I said, in the right direction. There's a little bit of a comforting thought. You look underneath us there, you can see Milan, you can see Fiorentina, you can see Napoli. Those sort of sides are going to be right up the top come the end of the season, battling for the European places. So although it has been a bad start to the season in some ways, the fact that we're sitting above them is quite a comforting thought and means that really we're in a pretty good place at the moment. So yeah, that's how things look going into the episode. We do start off with a game against Bologna today. I can't really tell. We'll have a look, see if we can see how they're doing. This is the top of the table though. You got Inter at the moment, still only 6 points in front of us, so we're still right up there. And I was talking about the transfers earlier. This is what we've been up to at the moment. We've bought in Quarter, he's been absolutely brilliant. SERIE, Larson, all brilliant. We have let a few go, but we're still in major profit where transfers are concerned. We bought in Quarter and Larson and almost SERIE just for the sale from Veritas. So yeah, we're doing really well money wise at the moment. We'll go into that deeper at some point in this episode, and because I'm sort of going through the mind at the moment, wondering where we're going to improve this club next. We've still got 4 different departments of the club to open at the moment. Middle 2 together would cost 200 million, N2 cost 300 million if we bought them in 2s like we have been doing. And of course, if we don't want to do that, we can always expand on our academy, where we've still got 100 million we could spend there, another 150 million on top of that. So it's been a while since I recorded the last episode, but at some point, the fact that we're even looking at this, although you see it there, we've got 185 million pounds that we can spend at the moment, improving the club or getting some players in, expanding the youth academy. At the moment, I'm kind of leading towards being able to scout players in Europe. But I'm going to leave it for the time being because, again, you can see here I was really undecided about which way to go, because we can also scout European players but young players to come through the youth academy as well. We could do one of each almost, but we'd have to sell another player to do that, and at the moment we're actually outside of the transfer window. But like I said, we'll look at that maybe towards the end of the episode. We'll start getting into the football side of things now, starting off with this game against Bologna.
Che scende in campo con questi 11. Lasciamo che sia il campo a parlare.
And so here we go then. First game of today's episode is against Bologna, who are actually 16th in the league. I don't think we did show that in the end. They have had a draw against Sassuolo and a loss against both Lazio and Napoli in their previous 3 games, so they're not in the greatest of form, and I suppose it's pretty easy to know that given their league position, but they tried to get off on the front foot here, which fair play to them. For us, we're in decent form. As I said, we got the draw against Juve, which by no means is a bad result. We went and won away in the San Siro against Milan. We could be, no, we've left that too long now. And we won against Sampdoria at home 3-1 in our last 3 games. As for the lineup today, we've gone with Zaniolo out on the left, Larson up front. We've got Perez out on the right, of course. Pele plays today in midfield with Cristante Diawara. Carbone is actually at left back. We've got Milenko and Quarta as our centre backs. Karsdorp's out on the right and Barbieri in goal. So he's hoping that we've got more than enough on the pitch to get the job done against Bologna today. Oh, decent from Quarta there. Nice little interception into Cristante now. I think that we should have enough to beat these, especially the form that they're in. Here is Carbone now. So no Spinazzola today. Is he going to chop back? He is. He's done really well there, actually. One more inside. No, Pellegrini goes for the shot. I feel like Zaniolo was in the better place there. Unfortunate, but decent-ish start. We've had a decent chance there. Just 15 minutes gone in this one, so still a long way to go yet. Is that a little bit offside there, ref? No. And we're 1-0 down. For all the money in the world there, that ball, the long ball over the top, it looked like the guy it went to me was just offside. Well, it can't have been, because it would have been called out by now. The goal would have been cancelled. Barbieri beaten at his near post. Again, even from that angle, he does look offside to me. It's nice from there. It's good play from there, but for me, that shouldn't be standing. Van Bergen as well. We was actually looking at him, if you remember rightly. He has got blistering pace, so maybe it wasn't the day to leave Spinazzola out today. He's made us pay as well, big time there. Oh, Carbone really, really confident there. And then loses it after that nice little bit of skill. So yeah, 20 minutes gone. We've got a lot of work to do in this one. And with 40 minutes gone now, I've got to say, we don't really look like we're going to threaten to get back into this one at the moment. See if we can change that now. Is Zaniolo, has he got any help out on the left? He doesn't really need it. He's gone on his own. Can we get that back inside? We can, but it's blocked again. And Bologna are just doing a real good job of just sitting in at the moment. And Van Bergen's pace is a real problem. Here's that ball over the top again. I feel like the manager needs to be making changes at some point, because we just do not look like we're going to get back in this at the moment. They actually look more threatening on the counter than we do with our patient build-up play. Barbieri with a big punch there. That was very, very needed. We just stopped working there. I thought it might have been half-time, but no. In comes the ball again. Barbieri again getting there just above Van Bergen, thankfully. Don't give away a penalty, Carbone. Oh, he's actually done pretty well there, but that is the half-time whistle. We are 1-0 down. We don't look like getting back into it at the moment. The manager needs to get into the team. We need a change of intensity here. We need to up the tempo a bit. Or we need a new shape or something, because what we're doing at the moment, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like it's going to work. We'll see what we come up with in the second half. Interestingly enough, it looks like there is no changes to be made at the half. We'll see whether that intensity, that tempo does go up a little bit. We need to be a bit more aggressive. We were really passive, a bit too slow on the ball for me in the first half. It was a bit too easy for Bologna. Just sitting in there, waiting to click one over to Van Bergen on the right wing. I'm assuming they're going to do that again, because why not? It worked. But yeah, we need to be better. We just need to be better. Hopefully we will be. Here is Karsdorp now. He's played that one nicely into Larson, who tries to beat his man, but doesn't really do the greatest job of it, if we're being honest. Next fixture for Bologna is Benevento away. On this evidence, they'll probably win that one as well. Here is Pellegrini now. It was nice aggressive defending there. And we've got a chance to really get forward now with Zaniolo, but he's ran into trouble. And once again, Bologna just, it's comfortable for them at the moment. He's Dykes into Vignato. And we deal with that. Quattro and Milenkovic there just sorting things out at the back again. We've not really been under any kind of pressure or in any kind of trouble in this game, other than the one goal that they scored. Larsson, though, has finally got us back into this one. It was simple in the end, but it's a goal. Hopefully, this is going to be a little kickstarter now, and we can try and build on this, maybe. Go ahead and score another or another couple and really wrap this one up. Defender just can't get anywhere near Larsson once he's picked that ball up. Near post finish. For all the money in the world, I thought we would go across the goal there, but no. Smacked into the near post. Keeper no chance. It's another goal for Larsson. Relief for the manager. Relief for us in the ground as well. We back into this game on the hour mark. And yeah, like I said, hopefully this is the catalyst and we can build on this now. Maybe take a bit more control of the game. I feel like, if anything, Bologna have been better since the break. But that has led us to be able to get a goal. So I'll take it, definitely at the moment. Here's Van Bergen again now. Oh, that's clipped nicely into the middle. They've got all kinds of room here. Diawara, who just played around him easily. Decent save from Barbieri. But he's parried it straight into the path of the oncoming striker. And no sooner we get back into the game, we find ourselves behind again. And you can see the manager on the touchline now, really frustrated, as he should be. The Bologna fans rightly are going crazy. Barbieri, that's a bread and butter save. But he's put it right into the path of the oncoming forward. And yeah. His first goal of the season, of course it is. And that looks like it is now going to prompt some changes. For me, what we've got out here at the moment, like I say, it's really not working. Diawara's going to come off. Shirky's going to come on. Zaniolo back into the centre. Looking at the footage of the game at the moment, for me, probably a change of shape was needed here. Maybe we need another holder to deal with them when they come forward. Manager obviously doesn't think so. Looking at the bench, I think attacking wise we've done what we can do there. There's only really Shirky that we can bring on. And on he comes. Let's see if Zaniolo has a bit more success than what Pellegrini's had in the middle. We don't need to be losing the ball like that, Perez. We've really got away with that there. It was quite careless from him. Oh, he's done well since though. And then runs into trouble. Just too many numbers there. That's why I think maybe a change of shape would have gone down well here. But we could be right back into this one immediately with Larsson to Shirky. And somehow we are not 2-2. It's great pressing off the ball to get the chance. And what on earth is that finish there from Shirky? Oh man, that was his chance to really stamp his authority. Because at the moment, I've not really been that impressed with him, I've got to be honest. Here is Zaniolo now, out to him again. And we get Larsson in. No, but we can get Carboni in on the left. Put that one in, cross it back, well, cut it back I should say maybe. Don't lose it, whatever you do. We get another stab at that there. Again, quite fortunate really. He's Pellegrini. Oh, nice back heel to Zaniolo there to open up some space. It's a rubbish ball back into Zaniolo though, but we do recycle it quite high up the pitch. We need to make one of these chances count here. He's Pellegrini now. Spins nicely. Perez maybe. Larsson. Someone's got to shoot here. It's blocked again, and that comes to nothing. And we're kind of starting to run out of time here, guys. We need more than this. We really need more than this. Here is Barbieri now. Playing it into Zaniolo. It's out to Shirky, who wastes it once again. But again, thankfully, we get it back quite quickly. Here's Cristante now, into Pellegrini. 1-2 maybe. We're going to try it at least. Here is Zaniolo. Can he get it back into Larsson? Maybe. Clip one in. No, tries to turn back again. Bologna are just wise to that at the moment. We need to be trying something different here. That's not a corner. Okay, I really legitimately thought that we got a corner there. Van Bergen, thankfully, has gone off injured, but he's not really featured in this half. He was heavily involved for them in the first. They're just sitting back now, really, defending what they've got, and I suppose why wouldn't they, really? Meyer plays that one out to where Van Bergen would have been. It is also now, just flicks it over Carbone's head. Oh, I thought we'd won that back again, but no. Milenkovic having his hands full here with Olsen, but does really well. Zaniolo straight out to Shirky. Now we need runners. We need to get forward quicker here. Zaniolo again into Larson, but it doesn't come off again. And we really are running out of time right now. Oh, that's a great ball to Olsen. Bologna could wrap this one up right here, right now. But they don't, thankfully. Goal scorer Vogta's gone off. Al Sommer comes on in his place. He's Karsdorp. Into Perez. Pellegrini now. We got Larson running. Didn't choose the pass. Probably should have done there. We had another runner. Got ignored. He's Shirky now. Into Zaniolo. Back to Shirky again. It is indeed. We're going to go backwards again here. Look how they're just holding the box now. It's so difficult to get in. That's why we need to move the ball a little bit quicker. Here's Zaniolo now. Can he do something for us? He's cut that back beautifully. And we do get ourselves a last minute equaliser. Nice patience there. We did move the ball a little bit quicker towards the end of that move. It's what we've been needing to do all game. We're not going to win this one. There's not enough time. I don't think there's time for Bologna to go and get another one either. So this is going to finish a 2-2 draw. It wasn't the cleanest of finishes again. I mean, the defender should probably be doing better there. But we'll take it. Larson has dug us out of a hole twice in this game. And thankfully, we're going to rescue a point. It's a bit of a disappointing result, really. I'm not going to lie. It's been a bit of a flat performance as well. Which, coming off the back of the last episode, I really didn't see coming. Can we actually win this one here? He's Shirky again. Come on, inside. Play it. Is Zaniolo now? Oh, he's run into the defender. There was time, potentially, to win this game, but we didn't take the chance again. But it's an away point, I suppose. We're just going to have to take that. We went down in the game twice, so to come back has shown some character. But we should have been winning this. There's no other way to describe it. We're against the team 16th in the league. We had to be winning today. But at least we didn't get beat, I suppose. We'll take the positives. We don't want to start the episode on a down. So, yeah, we fought back twice. We'll just have to take that today. It is what it is. But, yeah, let's get into the next one. The next one, incidentally, is Napoli. So, yeah, it's not going to get any easier. Before we get into the game, though, let's have a look what that's done to the league. We're still in 6th, which is where I believe we actually were, but you look underneath now, there's a few teams that have got game in hand over us. Yeah, it's disappointing, that result, to be honest. We're still +1, of course, goal difference and all of that stuff. But I honestly thought that the form that we've been in recently, I thought that we might have beaten Bologna, but it wasn't to be. Let's start moving towards the Napoli game. We've got to shake that off quite quickly. I think we're at home against Napoli as well, so that's something. There's a lot of teams now that have played their game in hand, and we're now down to 8th going into the next game. So yeah, it's been an up and down start to the season, really. Oh, that's interesting at the bottom right there. Here it is here as well. Carbone has finished his development for the season. That can't be right. Status, has that something special? He's 62 rated and he's topped out on his development for the season already. That is really disappointing. I really had high hopes for him. Again, he's got it there. Has that something special? He's gonna have to go, you know. I can't quite believe that. I did have high hopes for this guy, but you see it there. Doesn't matter what we do, he's finished his development at 62 rated. That is absolutely no use to us at all. He's gonna have to go on the transfer list. That is really, really disappointing news. Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. But again, we have to move on. It's not been the most positive start to this episode, as it hopefully we can have a nice little kick against Napoli here and do something special against them. We really need a big win to just lift the energy back up in this episode. It's not gone the way it was planned at the moment, that is definitely for sure. Napoli, where are they at the moment? 15th. Wow, they're 15th. I just caught that before we went into this press conference. That's quite surprising. 5 games undefeated for us now. That is a positive. We gotta say that. That's definitely positive. Will that continue? You know what? As much as I would like it to, this is Napoli. We tend to struggle against them. It's a big game for us, so I wouldn't like to predict whether or not the unbeaten run will continue. Are we ready for the game? Absolutely. We'll play the game, not the occasion, but if you can't get up for the games like Napoli, Milan's, Juve, we shouldn't be here really. The Lazio derby, of course, as well. Yeah, whoever can't get up for these games, they really shouldn't be wearing the shirt. And at the moment, we are working hard to try and find consistency. Again, I think the performances this season have been consistently good. There's been 1 or 2 maybe where it hasn't been quite up to the level that I'd like, but for the most part, I think we've performed really well this season. Again, it's just converting those performances into results. Let's see if we can do that now against Napoli. I beg that we can beat Napoli here, especially at home, but you look at that squad: Osimhen up front, Insigne, Lozano, Promise, Tielemans is in there. Can't quite make out the name of the other guy on the screen that I'm watching it on. They got Tar still, Mendy's there, Salisu's there, Ospina's there. It is a really, really good side, as has always been the case in this career mode so far. They seem to be getting stronger and stronger. I'm really, really surprised that they are where they are in the table. But for this one, I think we just go with what we've got here, to be fair. I mean, for the most part, everyone is fully fit, so it makes sense. Napoli themselves, in their last 3 games, have beaten Milan away. Strong result there. They've had 2 draws, 1 at home against Lazio and 1 at home again against Sassuolo. So, other than Milan, they're not doing great really, which is probably why they are down where they are in 15th. We really need to capitalise on that. We don't want them finding their form in this game. Like I say, for us, for the most part, our team was fully fit. We need to keep the ball, give them a chasing, and just see what we can do from there, really. Nice early touches for everyone as we settle into this game. Perez now, back to Karsdorp. Guata's got it now. Really like him. Him and Milenkovic together, that was a bit of brilliance, putting them 2 together like they were at Fiorentina. It's definitely stabilised us a little bit compared to how we were last season. He's Zaniolo now. He's got Larson with him, but it's a poor ball. Really, really poor ball there. Oh, it was Lobotka, whose name I couldn't see. Yeah, we needed a good start here, so we need to sort this out before it becomes an issue. Osimhen, he seems to like to score past us. Was lurking in the box there. We need to be keeping him quiet today. In comes the corner though. It's a deep one from Insigne to the back post. It's going dangerously across our 6-yard box there before it's headed away. Lebok has recycled it though. Insigne with a nice little back heel. It's dealt with well there by Milenkovic. And could we possibly break here with Perez? Larson making the run. We got players on the left as well, but Perez kind of has run into numbers there. He's run into trouble. And here is Lozano now. This is what we don't want. We do not need to be putting grass in front of him and letting him stretch them legs. He's so quick. He's absolutely done everyone at the moment, but that's going to be a goal kick. We're on the break ourselves now. We've got Pellegrini through here. He is through as well, but he's going to need support by the looks of this. Salisu's chased him all the way back. Here's Larson now. Surely he's going to finish this. Larson is going to finish it as well. And we have took a lead against Napoli. That is exactly what we needed. We've been under the pump, to be honest, for the last about 10 minutes. Constant pressure, corners, you name it. They threw everything at us, but for once we've soaked it up and we've gone down the other end and we've scored ourselves. Tidy little finish there from Larson. Here it is again. Just bends it into the corner. Keeper no chance. He's actually rooted, you can see there. And we have took the lead. The manager is happy. Absolutely, he should be as well. And now we need to build on this lead. Not let Napoli back in. If we can get another one before the break, we could go in then feeling really comfortable. But at 1-0, you just never know, especially with the talent that they've got. Spinazzola has done really well there, not letting Lozano start sprinting. Quarta has it now. Just put it out to Karsdorp. Perez making the run in behind. Karsdorp doesn't use him. Keeps the ball nicely. I don't mind that, to be honest, at the moment. Here he is again now, playing it into Kristant. Diawara. Larson's making another run here. Can Diawara follow him in? Diawara didn't, but there was someone running in there. Unfortunately, we couldn't find him, and the ball comes back out to Lozano again. Dinked over the top, of course. Oh, I wasn't expecting the volley crossing there. Thankfully, Milenkovic deals with it quite easily. And can we break again now? Here's Karsdorp. I thought Larson might have tried to run in behind there. It wasn't to be. He's making a run now though. Surely it's going to be two. Oh, he's hit the drinks thing by the side of the goal. I thought it was in. I really fully expected him to put that one away. He hasn't, and we could live to regret that. Into the second half we go. And it's been a really quick start in this half by Napoli. Here's Lozano again now. He has been an absolute nightmare all first half, and it looks like he's going to be again. Although he is starting to run out of legs a little bit. He's Melquit now. I think that's how you say that. Oh, he's had the ball took off him quite easily there. And can we break now? I see Perez. I see Zaniolo down the left side here. We've got men over. We have to use this chance. Come on, boys. Zaniolo's gone alone, and he's only gone and buried it as well. I've seen so many passing options there. I was fully expecting one of them to be used, but Zaniolo had the confidence to take it all on his own. He's buried it, and now we're feeling pretty confident that we're going to see this one out. Here he is again, just bang across the keeper. No one really came to him. I think they were all expecting some kind of pass, but Zaniolo's just leathered that one. It's past the keeper before he can even do anything about it. Salisu couldn't get near enough to Zani, and that is us 2-0 up and looking good in this game now, at least scoreline wise. To be fair, Napoli have slowed down a little bit since the second goal's gone in, but look at Una's goal here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. It's really good defending again. I think that was Quarta this time. Zani pops that off to Diawara. Spinazzola's on the overlap. Larson starting to move. Pellegrini starting to move as well. Again, we got a 4 against 4 here, boys. Use it. Zani's tried to go alone again, and why not after the goal earlier? Doesn't quite come off this time. Ospina was equal to it. We couldn't get the rebound either, but that's all we've got to do now. Just see the game out when we've got the ball around these parts. Just nice slow build up. But if we can get on a counter and just stick the knife in altogether, then we should definitely do that as well. Here is Diawara, just 9 minutes to go now. Him and Spinazzola just having a little game of their own. Out here on the left, into Zaniolo, back again. Diawara, into Zaniolo again, this has worked nice. And Zani's in that position once more. He does keep it in, but the defender then has an easy time of taking that away from him. Quick moving and passing here from Napoli, and that's a great ball out to Bardi. What a pass that was. Plays it into Mendy. Is he going to just dink it over? He's not. It's into Promise. Oh, here's Osimhen now. No, here he comes. You know he's going to score before the end of the game, right? Oh no, and there it is. There's one back. No, it's not one back because that's offside. And no, he's not going to score today because he's been subbed off. Wow. Okay. Oh, Ings has come on for him. I didn't even know they had him, to be fair. Here's Pellegrini into Kristant. Oh, we got a bit lucky there. He's Perez now. Can we just put the icing on the cake here? Oh, we nearly did as well. Again, I thought that was in. This could have been 4 or 5 if the chances had gone the other side of the post. I think back to Larsson's in the first half, and then that one there, I felt for sure that was in. But it is still only 2-0 at the minute, but Napoli are not getting back into this now at all. There's just not enough time. We might even get to make it 3 here. He's Perez. I think he's overdone that a little bit, but it's okay. No, he's going to get it back. There's a man in the middle if he chooses to use him. He has chose to use him. It's Zaniolo again. It's 3-0. We've blown Napoli away today. They started well at the beginning of both halves. We wrestled control of the game in the mid part of the first and the second half. We took our chances. We've kind of limited them to what chances they've had. And yeah, we have all round been the better side, I feel, today. Maybe that's biased, I don't know. But we've definitely been the better side in front of goal today, and that has told big time. Big games from Zaniolo, that's his second goal. Quattro, Milenkovic, centre-back, been absolutely rock solid today. I wouldn't say we've controlled the midfield, I think that's been 50-50. So yeah, I think they're the best performers today, but I said we needed something quite special here just to lift the energy of the episode. We've definitely done that. Napoli out on their feet. We're absolutely full of joy, as we should be. So are the fans. So is the manager. It's been a great day for us today. And as we go into the Bayern game, which will be the last game of the episode, we needed that. We needed a big performance, and we definitely have gone ahead and got one. And we can go into that Bayern game now with a lot of confidence after this performance. I said it before the game, the performances have been good all season. It's just been converting them into results. We've got ourselves a result today. Really, really happy with that. So what do the press want to know at the end of what has been a great day out for us? Headlines will be about Zaniolo's stunning performance. Of course, he did get important goals today. Took the game away from Napoli, really. But it has been a good team display. I think we've been brilliant all over the park today. Napoli came out really strong, like I said, started both halves. We soaked up that pressure and then took control of the game from them in both halves. It's been a remarkable run. Since the first 2 games, it has been a pretty good run, to be fair. I wouldn't call it remarkable. We've had a couple of results that I think should have been a bit better. But yeah, we'll take it at the moment. And that's a performance for the fans to remember, absolutely, against our big rivals. We always struggle against Napoli, and we've just blown them away there. So yeah, really, really happy. What a day out. And long may that continue, and let's try and take that confidence now into the Bayern game. We've got a little bit of stuff to do before that, so let's get into that now. Well, as you can see, we've made it to the day. It is game day against Bayern. Big game this one, but before that, like I said, we've got some decisions to make about how we're going to push the club forwards. And before we even get into that, we've got a scout report, so see if we've had anything decent come through this time. Alessio Ricky, decent max overall. Potential's a bit suspect, so Not too sure. I don't think we'll go for him. He is only 15, so dynamic potential could do something now. But yeah, we decided against it. We got Leo Berardi, not great. Domenico Bruno, again, decent max overall, but potential lets him down. Morelli, overall and potential lets him down. Tommaso Machete though, he looks to be really good. 71 max overall, 94 max potential, and he's 2.6 million. We are definitely going to be picking him up. We got Coppola, again, not great. But Machete, wow, he looks to be some player. So straight away, we're going to Squad Hub. And yeah, this was another decision that needed to be made. And I think we're going to just have to put Carbone on the transfer list, honestly. I cannot believe he's topped out at 62 overall. We've been giving him lots of game time, both at centre-back and at full-back. So I'm really perplexed as to how he's topped out already. Here is Machete, 65 overall. Speed dribbler. He looks really, really good, this guy. 75 to 94. Already 5-star skills. Already high attacking work rates. Already 4-star weak foot. He's 5'8", I think that is, which is great for someone who's going to be playing centre. I'm not too sure about him as a centre forward. I've got to admit that. For now, I'll leave him there, and we can try and improve either his defensive work rates or his weak foot. To be honest, I would rather see him as a midfielder, like a cam type. When we play 4-2-3-1, he could be really useful there. We'll have to see how that develops. We'll have to keep an eye on him. I'm not 100% sure what to do with him yet. Bianchi, at the moment, he's held on by his potential. I would be hoping that he'd be past 52 by now as an overall. Clearly not at the moment though. Did we put Carbone on? We did, didn't we? D'Angelo at the moment, 64. Overall gone up by 2. Salvatore, as we know him now. He's got his 5-star weak foot. He's got 12 weeks left as playmaking forward. He definitely does need to improve his passing. His final ball really lets him down. He is great with his back to goal. He's exactly what you want in the system that we play, but he needs to improve on that final ball and his finishing as well. But now we're done with the youth academy and the player developments. We have got a nice tidy £185 million to spend on the club. There's players that we want to bring in, of course, as well, so maybe we should be looking at doing that now. I'm really interested in Damsgaard coming in. I'm not too sure if we've already got him, to be honest. I can't remember if we did put an offer in for him. And I'm also liking the look of this guy here as well. Mahalia, I think would be Mihaila. We'll call him Valentin. But next to Damsgaard, I'm not sure. I think I would rather have Damsgaard himself. See, we've Larson. Do we really need another? See, the thing is with Damsgaard, he could play here where Zaniolo is, allowing us then to bring Zaniolo here to where Pellegrini is. And then that gives us a couple of options there, because obviously Varatau being gone as well. We're alright at CDM at the moment with Kristant and Diawara, but on the wings we've got Shirky, who he's not really impressed me all that much at the moment, if I'm being honest. Guidi, he's going to be on his way out if he's not already. We got Casardi and Gulani as well, so we do have many options on the wings. but Damsgaard obviously would give us options with quality. And also, like I said, if the plan would be to bring him in and convert him into a striker or a centre forward as we play, but he could do that as well, just as well. Both of them 22. I really like the look of both, but I think I would rather have Damsgaard, to be honest. This one's a tough one, guys. It is a tough one. Because also, if we didn't bring anyone in, we've almost got enough money to do 2 upgrades to the club rather than spend more money on the actual team. Decisions. And we have made one. We are going to be sitting down with Claudio Ranieri, which can only mean that yes, we have decided we're gonna make a move for Damsgaard in the end. That deliberation went on a while, let me tell you, but in the end I've decided Damsgaard's the man that I want. We're gonna make an offer for him. I think we might try and put Guidi into this deal just to get him off the books, because we're not getting any offers for him. I'm not using him as a bargaining tool. I literally just want him gone, and you can see that there with the offer. No messing about. 20 million plus Guidi. Let's see what Ranieri has got to say here. Surely he's going to go for this. He might reject Guidi and just take the cash. I don't know. But let's have a look. No, he's willing to take Guidi. He wants a 15% sell-on clause for Damsgaard as well, plus 23.3 million. He is asking for a lot there. Maybe just get rid of the sell-on clause and I'll be happy with the rest. Just maybe round it down to 23. Oh, we've gone 24. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. But surely he'll go for this now. I'm happy that he wants to take Guidi as well, because like I said, that gets him off the books. I know he's not on much anyway, but he's just dead money sitting there. Ranieri's gone for it, which is brilliant for us. So we will have Damsgaard coming in January, if we can get the contract done. Let's see what's he going to ask for. What does he want? We are about to find out now as they come and sit down, both Damsgaard and his agent. Well, he wants rotation, which is brilliant news. I thought he might want important at the very least, so we'll definitely be taking that. Next up obviously is going to be how long will he sign for. I want him for 5 years. Obviously I always do, but will he go for that is the question. Will his agent go for that as well? Here we go, let's find out. 5 years? Yes, that's what we're looking for. Oh, brilliant. This is going quite well at the moment, I've got to say. They don't want a release clause either, which is obviously brilliant news as well. It is now down to the money, and I would be happy just to go to 20k here. We'll offer him 250k up front. Let's hope he takes that. Get this deal done and dusted. It still leaves us with 161 million, by the way, even if this goes through, which I'm sure. No, he wants 33,000. He wants 160,000 for 5 appearances plus a 300,000 signing on bonus. So we're definitely going to get rid of that appearances bonus, and maybe we'll accept that. 30, 25. Wow, we've been bold here with 500,000. I will be very surprised if he takes that, and this whole deal has threw me completely. Normally we try and round everything down. No, he wants that 33k, 270 signing on bonus. I'm almost alright with that at this point, but clearly I wasn't then. We're really pushing for a deal here. 30,000 now. Will he take it? No, he wants 33, 270. Just accept it. I was going to say he's going to walk at this point. But we have ourselves a new player in January. We've got Damsgaard coming in. Guidi's going to be going the other way. That is great news. We momentarily looked at the Bayern game, but now we have £161 million left to spend. What do we do with that now? We've got our man, we've got a new signing for January. Do we open up another part of this club and then allow us, by doing so, to start scouting European players, not just players in Serie A? Or do we go over to the youth academy, expand what we've got going on there, and be able to scout players for the youth academy across Europe instead? I feel like we've spent a lot of money on the team this season compared to any other season. I think we've reaped the benefits of that since the players have come in as well. We've started to perform a lot better. We're picking up points again now. So maybe, just maybe, we go for youth and continue to expand on what we've been doing. We've got a lot of youth players in the team. They're getting up in overall as well. They're going to be worth money soon. So maybe we expand that part of the business plan. There's not really anyone that I can think that I'd want to bring into the first team at the moment. I'm quite happy with how it is. So that's exactly what we've gone and done. We've spent money on the club. We now can scout across Europe, which is great news. And yeah, we've just gone and blown £100 million of our budget in moving this club forward. It's a big investment, but I'm happy with that. And this is how we're doing it, guys, if you haven't seen it before. We now no longer have 158 million to spend. All we have now is 59. It's as close as we can get. So yeah, job done. We've expanded, we've improved the club this season, we've improved the team this season, we're improving our performances. We're going to take this press conference for the Champions League now, which is a really tight affair at the moment, it has to be said. And a good result here could see us almost, yeah, well, we could take control of the group. Can we get the win that we need, though, is a completely different thing altogether. This is Bayern Munich we're talking about here, guys. And you know by now that we rotate for these games, these group phase games. It's normally a heavy rotation as well, so anything can happen here in this game. It's going to be very, very hard to even get a point, probably. But are we in good spirits? We should be in good spirits, especially after that Napoli win. But we'll see. It's going to be a bit of a gamble, again, like I said, to end the episode with a full rotated squad in a Champions League game. It's been a real up and down episode so far, this one, but I've got to say, once again, I've really, really enjoyed it. And the last question is, can we find consistency? We are really, really working at that at the moment. Again, I keep saying it, but it is so true. The level of performance this season has been much, much higher than it was last season. And the consistency of those performances as well. We just have to convert them into victories, and we're starting to do that as well. So it's a slow process at the minute, but it is coming together. As for the team that's going to go out here and hopefully get us the points that we want, it's obviously not going to be the team that you're looking at now. Looking at the Bayern one at the moment, though, Sane, Silva, which is Bernardo, Gnabry, Kimmich, Rodri, Alphonso Davies, Skriniar, Llorente, Klosterman, Neuer and Lewandowski. I mean, that is some team. That really is some team. This is probably the side that we'll end up going with here. With Gilani out on the left, Salvatore up front. We're going to have Casardi out on the right. Diawara will probably play alongside Pele and Kristan, because we can't really rotate midfield all that much at the moment, especially with Villar out injured. And then we'll probably go with Spinazzola, Baranachea, Coppola. I think we'll play at centre back for this one. We'll have Santon at right back and Morelli in goal. Yeah, I think this will be it. We'll look at the bench. I would play Carbone, but He's 62 and he's not going to get any better than that, so it would just be a waste of time. So yeah, I think this is what we're going to go with, guys, and see how we get on. It is going to be highlights, so I'm going to leave you with this, guys. Thanks once again for watching. I'll see you back soon, hopefully, for the next one. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching again. Bye, guys.